If you're watching this video, that means I've been turned into a puppet. And I think I know who did it. It's Friday phone call! Yay! Hello, it's Puppet Steve. Driving to work. Come ride with me. Puppet Steve's always here, but we have a special guest today. Friday phone call. Now you guys know who I've been talking to this whole time. Puppet Steve just hanging out. Alright. Let's see, how are we doing on time? Oh, good. Alright. So, today's guest is my friend, Carly. Carly and I have been friends for a long time. She hates talking on the phone, so this should be a lot of fun for everybody involved. Let's see. Let's see if she answers today. If not, I'm just going to talk to Puppet Steve.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. What's happening?
I am currently drinking a cup of coffee with Cocoa Pebbles creamer, and I feel like it's a good Friday.
It's the right start to this Friday. I just downed as much coffee as I could in like 4 minutes so that I could hit the road.
How are you? What's going on?
Good, just riding to work. I have one thing that I want to talk to you today about. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Where did we leave off on Felt Like Me?
Wow. Okay. So we had a solid concept, and we had written one scene.
Is there any, do you remember any specific parts of our ideas?
So, okay, yeah. So, Felt Like Me was about a character who was half human, half puppet. And I can't remember which parent was which, but it was half human, half puppet. And they did not fit in the human world. They were too puppety. They did not fit into the puppet world because they were just too human.
Humany. Yeah.
Too human. And I remember that there was one of the scenes that we thought was going to be so funny and so great was our main character walked into a puppet bar. And it was like the record scratch stopped, and all the puppets and the puppet bartender all looked at our main character. And I'm pretty sure that we had the puppet bartender tell them that we don't welcome humans in this bar.
I think about that puppet bartender all the time, and it makes me laugh. Do you remember what we wanted to do with it?
No.
It was gonna be like a lunch, like a brown lunch bag, all crinkled up and wrinkly.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. This I remember 100%.
And they'd have this old grizzled voice, like an old, like, we don't welcome your kind here. I can't do it.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I 100% remember the lunch bag bartender and how he was just beaten down by life.
I think I come back to that project all the time. Every couple of years, I'm like, you know what? We should really start making that. But I feel like it's a weird time to do it. I think we were ahead of the game on just acceptance and stuff like that.
Honestly, and I know our idea was like fun, and some people might think it was trite or whatever. But honestly, I really, like, when we were talking about it, 15 years ago?
Right.
We started talking about it. It would have been, honestly, I think it would have been conceptually a kind of a big deal in the way, big deal because it was ours. but like in the way of exactly like acceptance, but making it really relatable, because let's face it, like as white people, I feel like we can say this a lot of times, white people just get really offended by stuff or can't relate to stuff.
Right.
And in this kind of way, it makes it so pulled away from reality visually that I don't think someone is going to look at it at the time. They would have looked at it and been like, why is everybody making it about race? I can't relate to that, whatever. But I really think that there were some people who wouldn't have heard the message in a different way, that would have been something that they could have watched, honestly.
Yeah. We missed our opportunity.
We're very important filmmakers. I'm making it sound like right now. Very important.
Oh, I love it. So what else is going on with you? How is, are you still making a lot of stained glass?
I haven't made any in a while. All of my stained glass stuff, like my stained glass area, is at my parents' house, and I haven't been going over there with the pandemic stuff going on. And working in retail, I see so many people every single day that I could see, why my parents in their 60s didn't want me coming and hanging out for hours. But I'm going to start doing it again soon, because I will have my first art fair in a year and a half this July.
Holy buckets. Have you been really missing it?
What's that?
Have you really been missing it?
Yes. I really have. I tried to supplement it with other, kind of small-scale sculptural art forms.
Okay.
And it just wasn't doing it for me.
Right.
But no, I've been missing it a lot. So I'm hoping that when I'm able to get in there and do it again, I can really just kind of knock it out of the park, because I had all this time to get excited about it.
Right.
And I have a couple new ideas that I can tell you. One of them is I wanted to make some plant stakes.
Ooh.
Yeah, but, some of them would be pretty, and some of them on the very top of it would have the head from the plant of Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay. I like it.
So, the big, Steve Seymour head.
Yeah.
So that you could stick it into your houseplant, and then your houseplant turns into Audrey too.
That's awesome.
And I have the design drawn for them already, but I want to do a series of the old school movie monsters. So Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, and the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to get some of those done too. I just really like making, because, and I'm sure we've talked about this before, but, stained glass can be so stuffy and so either super, super fancy and expensive, or very much look like a cardinal on a grandma's crew neck sweatshirt.
Right.
And so I always try to make it kind of, a little whimsical, a little silly, a little unexpected, but also well made and still look artful.
Right. Yeah, and it definitely comes through, and I love seeing your new pieces. So I'm excited to see what you come up with next. But all right, Carly, I have to get into work, but thanks for taking my call, and we actually have to get together sooner than later.
you guys all the time, and I would love to see you.
Awesome. All right, we'll talk to you later.
All right, bye, Steve. Have a good day.
You too. Bye. Awesome. We didn't even talk about Puppet Steve, which is fine. We talked about puppets in general. Carly's awesome. I'm excited to see what she creates. She's like a true, real person who believes in creating good stuff that she envisions. That was a weird way to put it, but yeah, thanks for joining us for a Friday phone call. And you know, I had some follow-up questions. First day it was a crane, second day it was the bird crane, and the third day it was actually Fraser crane.